Hey, NASDAQ, we get the best dope on the markets. I am your host, Alan Palmer, and no, we are not going to talk meats here, but we've got levels everywhere here. Green X's, we got them over, back, under. Watch out, be careful. That's in the cattle. Today is the first Monday in the year, 2026. What is today? Today, the 5th? Yeah, it's the 5th. Wow. In the 5th, January 5th, in one of the old years, one of the charts we've already looked at, something happened. Get a hold of me if you're a player in the meats. Okay, so here we had this run up yesterday. We've got the Venezuelan extraction of a drug narco president that is not recognized. Okay. Venezuela also is the home of Smartmatic, okay? And David Rubenstein from Bloomberg is involved in that, but he's not in the other one, Dominion. So anyway, so we have that going on here. So, others might consider that a live coup. We're going after, this is silver, 1793 here, whatever this was. Oh, continuation of, so we went down to 69.20. Okay, 5. And then we came down here to 70, what is this, 70.88. Okay, here's the for today, for example, and I don't really care for this, but 73.64 right here. Okay, see right here where it ends, see right here where it ends. Okay, that is of this something small here. I don't know why this CQG's got that little thing with that pointer tool. Let's go to a trend line here. Oh, maybe because I got too many trend lines. 33 trend lines. Have to clean that. Oh, yeah, we could get rid of all that stuff down there. Anyway, so if you were looking to buy this, buy this break, the CME, they've raised margins, okay, and you know what? After they force the sellers, leverage sellers, the thing apparently has percent to rally. Chances are it rallies. Okay, makes sense, right? You blow the leverage players out, okay, and then the guys that really are in the squeeze, there's nobody else left to sell them. So that's something that the bulls would be thinking here on breaks here. I got to clean that up here. Hey, this is the November beans here. Let's just take this because this is going out to clients here. We're right here. You want to sell? If you want to sell beans here, you sell it with a penny stop. Otherwise, and I have taken off these olives. I had them here. We got enough here to contend with here. 1057.5. Okay, remember this day? They'll never come back. Okay, well they did and they went. Okay, funds were long 30,000. Okay, they're down to 30,000 longs. And, so for bulls, and listen, something tripped them off this fast, okay, that these funds got long that many. So I guess my point is they could buy them back also. Okay, you get down here and then they start selling it off and that, but they maintain a long position. So if one is looking to buy beans here in January, okay, what happened? We had summer lows. Here's July, August, and then this was the spring, so we got higher lows here. This is in soybeans. This is in November. Let's go look in as a matter of fact, let's look at the July Nove here. Okay, July Nove, we've come off a comatose. Okay, we did take out the previous bar's high here. This was revised here. This is an orange here. This is a money manager special. We did not, well, maybe we did close right at it. Okay, we closed right at it, round down. So let's look at the fronts here. No, not the Jans. The Jans are almost off. This is, you can see that big red trend line there? That's long-term trend line here. Now we are back over Moron. The Mays are the ones that was the cleanest chart, okay? And this just happened. This is one of these highlights. I manually placed that. You got an olive line, a thick one there, a thin one here. This is where we are. 68. Okay, we're up here. We're at the orange. We're right at the orange right now. Okay, this is how we traded during the day. Right back down to October's low. Okay, pretty deep. Okay, these olive lines did change one time because we were going to be a little bit more aggressive about looking to buy beans. Okay, but that whole China thing now, and as a matter of fact, China's really in a pickle here. Trump has put China in a pickle here for crude oil. Okay. What do we got here in the bean oil here? 49.22. What do we get down to? 49.04. If you're looking in the bean oil here, what do we got? Meal up. Here we got crude oil here. Hang on a second here. This thing spun. We're up 41 now. We're $1 off the lows here. So let's just see what we got in crude, okay? If you're like, you trade crude. You trade all day long, 5, 10s, 20s, 50s, 100s. Or 2s and 3s, okay? And, 2s or 3s, you're looking to make $1,000 each, and you bang them, okay? Well, I can put some levels in front of you. So here on the way down, okay, we came down. What is this? This is like about a 60-minute chart here, okay? And then we came down here again. We take it out and get right back over the old low. Spike down here. What was this? 5 Oh, this was last night? Okay. All right. This was 5 o'clock. This is Venezuela. Okay, this is Venezuela. Here, let's put some volume on here, okay? Game on. Okay, so, all right, so as a futures trader, you should be asking yourself, if you're a macro type person, okay, I think we're going to have some of these. This is game on here, by the way, crude oil. Let me save you time. You know what? Actually, this is Feb crude, and you know what? Hang on a second here. Let's go do this together because I'm going to show you. Because we can't do charts in every single one. I can give you a chart in every single one here, but when does this go off? 122. So we got some time. Today's the 5th, but be forewarned. So I'll start moving into the April. I don't know, maybe to March. They might have changed it. I like to go use the old crude oil months. There was a reason why they had those back then. There's a reason why they didn't trade March crude oil back then. This is this went out in my comment here. This was the exact low here, 436 and a quarter, 440 last. See that trend line? See this trend line right here, 40 and 5/8? Okay, same trend line. Okay, so we'll see how this plays here. This, again, corn, we held this 36 level, Okay? In my opinion, I have just a little bit smaller than that, but at this point, I have to say, look at this. Even here we got higher lows. Okay, and then you got that little candlestick trend line there. That's beautiful. That's the low of the day. Look at this. This turns us outside up. So this is the first day of the year, and I've said markets can come out the first day of the year the wrong way. Like, this was on a Friday. Okay, and now all of a sudden everybody comes back to their senses and they're like, hey, holy shit. Trade routes might not be safe. I better buy some grains from Trumpo. Il Donaldo Trumpo. So, okay, so we got the beans and we got May beans right here at 57.5 and 50.5, a couple olives. We're at 65, 66 and a quarter. If you're looking to buy these things, pay attention now. I think your time might be right now here. You will get action here. Look at this, the silver here, okay? So look at this, how we're holding it. This is why you want to have them in specific time frames. Okay? So you can put your stop if in fact you were buying here. Okay? If in fact you were buying here, how much is that volume? 4,700. Okay? the algos will sell it under here. Okay? Study it. You'll find out. Or get a cheat sheet. Get a cheat sheet. Skip to the front of the line. Like in Disney. Skip to the front of the line. Get these numbers so you're starting off with the numbers, okay? Time frames took me 10 years to figure it out. Okay? Or go through every single sequence of intraday. Every single one. And then you'll find out which one is behaviorally affects the humans. Behavioral science. Okay, I went a little bit too long here, but so we did silver, we did beans, we looked at gold, we looked at crude oil. Okay, so let's end this. If you need something, ARP@NASDOG.com. Thanks. Always use a risk stop to stop the risk.